Nerf Pro is back. I got to see it when I was in Rhode Island for the Nerf N Series stuff. Let's just get right to it. All right, so in the background, you might be hearing some flywheels going crazy. I'm at Hasbro HQ, the Nerf section, no doubt. I mean, honestly. And we get a look at the Nerf Pro stuff, the new stuff. This is the Sender, and then we got this one here called the Torrent. I'm going to be able to get a look at these. I'm going to be able to test them out along with the N Series stuff. So this is just kind of like Christmas came early a little bit for me. And not only that, but we have these new Nerf Pro darts, and they have a slightly modified tip on them. They are not the AccuStrike darts, they are a little offset, and I'm excited to try all of these things here, so let's just do it, right? This guy right here is the Torrent. This is a spring-powered Nerf Pro Blaster. I need to get a magazine in this, and it fits in the grip. It's pretty cool, so I gotta hunt one of those down, get some of the new Nerf Pro darts, and try this thing out. I've got the Nerf Pro Torrent right here. I've got that screen where I can fire towards. This is an angled mag, and it makes things really nice. The grip on this feels comfortable, even though it is a little larger because you have to accommodate the magazine. There's a lot going on here that's pretty cool, but let's try this out, see how it feels. I'm ready, let's go. Here's a fun little Easter egg on the Torrent here. If I remove this, there's an N-Strike barrel. No, not an N-Strike barrel. This is an N-Strike stock attachment point. So I'll be able to drop in any sort of stock on this one, and this will just feel really good. This has like everything that I could possibly want from a spring-powered Pro level blaster. So here's the other Nerf Pro Blaster. This is the Sender. It's a bullpup style Pro Blaster. This is extremely compact. Like, I don't think you understand just how tiny this is. It is like a marvel of like how much power they packed into this thing. And just like the Torrent, I do believe this comes apart, and then there should be an N-Strike stock attachment point here. I mean, like, these are like some prototypes. I'm not gonna like mess around with it, but I did see somebody remove this part, and there is a barrel or a stock attachment point here. But yeah, like, this uses 8 AA batteries. This is the compartment for it down here. I don't think this will be able to swap with the LiPo battery. Maybe I'll be surprised in the future. But I've got a few darts. How many? Yep, just enough to show you how this thing works, and fire it at that screen there that they got set up for us. Two darts in, I can already tell you this thing is incredible. Love this a lot. So another surprise at this Nerf N Series event is some of the new Gelfire blasters coming out. This one here is called the Quadrant. It has 2 barrels, but it fires multiple of the Gelfire rounds at a time. I can't really get a sense of how many. Like, I want to say wheels are coming off, but this is the Quadrant. This fires multiple Gelfire rounds at a time. It slam fires. It does so many cool things. Very compact size, very comfortable too. Most of the size of this blaster is the handles, which I think is another cool thing that Gelfire can do. But let's fire some of these down to the Nerf target here. That's the Quadrant. So I'm filming this part while I'm still in Rhode Island for the Nerf N Series stuff, and what I saw there and what I was able to play with was spectacular. It was phenomenal in terms of pro performance level stuff. And not only that, it's a different type of dart too. So it is the Nerf Pro dart, but it's not just the cut down AccuStrike darts anymore. It's offset a little bit. It has like a different shape. It's like almost conical. I don't know how to say that, but it's a better version. It's a better iteration of the Nerf Pro dart for sure. I think there's a lot of cool things going on with the Nerf Pro line, specifically how compact they were. The Sender as well as the Torrent, I was actually shocked just how small they were able to get those blasters, and just how many cool features they were able to pack in such a small package. So Nerf Pro is definitely going to be one to watch. Can't wait to talk more about it when I have those blasters on hand, because I think these are going to be worthy additions to the Nerf Pro line. I think a lot of people are going to love what they see with the Nerf Pro stuff. It's a really exciting category for Nerf to explore, and I think they are doing a really good job of keeping up with it and doing things a little bit different. I think some of the prices with this stuff is going to be shocking to some people. which is in a good way, in a good way. Not like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how expensive they are, but like they're super competitively priced. So let's just cut to me being back in the studio talking more about Nerf Pro. It was such a wonderful and unexpected surprise to see the Nerf Pro line. It really shows that Hasbro is working on blasters for people of all ages. We have the new Nerf N series stuff for 8 and up, and then of course we have the Nerf Pro stuff for 14 and up. I was really surprised at just how much power they were able to pack in such a small amount of space for both of the Nerf Pro blasters. But if you didn't want those blasters to remain small, they still had the stock attachment point, which would make them more useful, more comfortable when you're playing them with competitive games, which that's Nerf Pro, right? That is what it's designed for, competitive play. From what I could tell, it still uses Talon magazines. So here's the Nerf Pro Strife X, and in theory, right, if everything still holds to be true, this magazine should work in the battery-powered one. Not going to work in the spring-powered one because that's an angled mag, which is incredibly cool to think that Nerf Pro stuff is using angled mags that are in grip so that everything just kind of works together. It's tight, it's compact, and yeah, I mean, like, so much to enjoy about the Nerf Pro stuff there. I wish I had more time with it, but by the end of the visit, with all the N-Series stuff, with all of the presentations and tours and stuff like that, I was extremely tired, and I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to of the Nerf Pro stuff, but I did get to play with it, and I did get to see just how much fun it is, and to see just, like, the evolution of it, right? So the Strife X was probably, like, the first proof of concept, and it worked well enough that we got some follow-up blasters. And I don't remember the exact price points, and I'm trying to look around for my notebook where that had it, and I don't remember. But, like, again, they were, like, really, really reasonable, and it's, like, something that people could get in and play with Nerf Pro stuff that isn't going to be just, like, super-duper expensive, which we've been seeing, right? Not just from the Nerf Pro Strife X, which was a more expensive blaster, but just from, like, performance-grade blasters in general. Stuff from Worker, stuff from, like, a bunch of other brands can tend to get up there in price. And while we are seeing pressure from companies like X-Shot with their long shot, we're seeing things from Dart Zone and like the Nexus Pro X stuff. Nerf really got in there to be competitive. I forgot about the Gelfire blaster that I really like there, the Quadrant. Those are just fun blasters. And it kind of takes, I think it was the Raid, the one that fires the Gelfire rounds in the V pattern. Like, it takes what I like about that, and it just makes it a little bit different. It is a cool blaster, it's a very comfortable blaster to hold, and I just can't wait to get my hands on that one in particular because it was fun. Like, and that's what I like about these, right? Is like when they have that element of fun and also performance. I think that's when you have these like higher end, higher FPS blasters in foam and gel. I think that's when they really sing to me, is that when they have those two features combined. So you gotta let me know what you think about the Nerf Pro stuff. Did you think we were going to see more blasters, or did you think that the Nerf Strife X was it? And if you are excited about these blasters, let me know which one in particular that you're excited about. We could go on and on about just how, like, the performance blaster space is rapidly evolving. It's heating up competition-wise. But I think we're going to have to do that in other videos because there's just so much ground to cover. There's so many companies to cover. There's so many blasters to cover just in that narrow little area. So what I need you to do is follow along. Hit that subscribe button. Do whatever you need to do to get more videos of this because I'm going to be talking more about Nerf. I'm going to be talking more about G.I. Joes, 6-inch collectibles, pop culture, retro toys, vintage toys, stuff like that. And you're not going to want to miss what I have coming up from here on out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.